How do you get started playing classical guitar? My name is Sean Beavers, and I've been playing classical guitar for 29 years, and I'm going to talk about this topic. This is a question I'm asked a lot, whether it's from people who are brand new to the guitar or from people who've been playing guitar for a while but would like to get started with classical guitar. So there are four things you need to get started with classical guitar. The first is an instrument. The second is inspiration. Third is information. And the fourth is implementation. I'm going to talk about each one. The instrument. You need a guitar that's really designed for nylon strings. And so you'll notice the slotted headstock is typical on a classical guitar. That's often how you can tell that it's designed for nylon strings, though there are a few steel string guitars with slotted headstocks. But the nylon strings on the three trebles are just easier on the fingertips and the fingernails when you are plucking fingerstyle. And the neck of a classical guitar is a little wider than a steel string acoustic, and so it just allows you to more easily get the fingertips of the right hand between the strings and to avoid muting adjacent strings with your left hand fingers. So you need the right instrument. Number two, you need the right inspiration. You need to listen to the greatest performers out there. Listen to Andres Segovia and Pepe Romero and John Williams and David Russell and Julian Bream and many other great performers for inspiration. This is useful when you're first getting started, and it's a good thing to come back to throughout however long you play the guitar, just to re-inspire yourself with great musicians. Number three, you need information. You need to understand the details of how to play well. The best way to get that information is through one-on-one private lessons. If there's a teacher in your area and you can afford to pay for private lessons, I would strongly urge you to do that. The second best thing would be online video lessons, so like Skype lessons or something like that. If again, the cost is just too high for you at this point in time, then there are online courses on how to play the classical guitar, and there are also method books that you can follow at your own pace to learn the guitar. For more information on resources for learning the classical guitar, go to my website, seanbeavers.us/resources. That's seanbeavers.us/resources. And there's lots of resources there that will be helpful to you. The fourth thing that you need is implementation. What do I mean by that? I mean practice. In other words, you need to spend time with the guitar in your hands, applying what you've learned. You're not going to get better and you're not going to see progress unless you practice. So get the guitar in your hands and do that. So to recap, to get started with the classical guitar, you need an instrument, you need inspiration, you need implementation, and you need information. Get those four things and keep making music. And also, don't forget to subscribe. You'll get a lot more information on how to play classical guitar through my videos. And also check out the resources mentioned on my website, seanbeavers.us/resources.